Hello everybody, Nananas. How's everybody doing today? Hope everybody's doing well. Hope your weekend went well. Hope you have a nice big Sunday dinner all ready to gobble down there. It's pretty mild. Today is balmy actually. It's like +2 or some friggin' thing. But is it ever snowing? It's coming down good. So, just want to say hi to all my new friends. Hello and welcome. All my hangers-on that's been hanging on. And I just want to say, if you like this video, give us a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button, because you're right here anyway. It's only a little. That's all it takes. It's free. Tariffs are on. That's what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about some Canadian premiers and what they're doing to stand up to the mango moose knuckle, like he's going to walk in here and take over. I don't think so. I really don't. So everybody, come on, baby. Knuckle up. Bam! That's where we're going with that. Now, I just need to do a little mea culpa, mea culpa, mea culpa. Cheers. Drink it on a Sunday afternoon. It's after 5 o'clock. Woo-hoo. Get ready for the start of the week. So here we go. First off, I need to apologize to some of my viewers about some of the things that I said about Danielle Steele, who's the Premier of Alberta. I have called her the Wicked Witch of the West numerous times. And yes, I've even called her a traitor, because when all this trade stuff started talking, she wasn't going to tariff anything, and she went running down. She was the first one went running down there to Mar-a-Lago. Everybody's going to say Trudeau did, but Trudeau is the leader of the country. He had a right to do that. But anyway, she thought she would go ahead because they're our gas and oil province, so she went running down there. And it was because of those actions and her down there at Mar-a-Lago kissing the ring down there and getting pictures with Trump and friggin' Kevin O'Leary, for Christ's sake. He's more American than apple pie at this point, I'm just saying. But anyway, come on, sweet suffering Jesus. She said at one point that she wasn't going to go along with the rest of the country. And I got blowback from Albertans and others. So now I'm going to have to suck it up and eat a little crow. Because I have been watching her this last week especially. And her attitude has changed a lot. Mind you, she looked like a hostage in some of them videos, I'm just saying. But she is now all in for Canada. Woohoo, go Danielle. I am tipping my hat to Premier Danielle Smith. She has put a stop to American alcohol being sold in the province, and she's encouraging folks to buy Canadian. She will also help grocery stores and other retailers enhance Canadian labels to encourage folks to buy local, buy Alberta, buy Canadian, and buy from our international partners outside of the United States of America. So we can do some free trade with somebody else. Now, she also instructed Alberta Gaming, Liquor, and Cannabis. They have been instructed to stop buying U.S. alcohol and gaming machines. You can't buy U.S. cannabis because half the states don't have legalized cannabis, I'm just saying. She went on a step further, though, and directed different departments and agencies like school boards, crown corporations, and municipalities to buy all the stationery, all the goods and stuff that they need from Alberta or Canada and free trade countries, excluding the United States of America. And the big one is Alberta's response to U.S. tariffs will remain in place despite Trump's 30-day reprieve on Canadian goods. Smith said the repeated pausing and unpausing of U.S. tariffs is causing uncertainty and market volatility right across North America. And Alberta is willing to enter free trade and labor mobility deals with any province that is willing to do so. So, make no mistake, as independent Albertans, we are also loyal Canadians. We will not cast that aside. So, wow. Good on Danielle Smith, I must say. the Premier of Alberta. But don't get too excited. I'll never be on her side politically. But from one Canadian to another, elbows up there, Danielle. Elbows up. Good on you, girl. Now, BC's Premier. This guy I like. BC's Premier, David Eby. He's not looking to back down from Trump whatsoever, or his tariffs. He is standing strong for British Columbia and Canada. He said, we are who America turns to in times of need, and they in turn help us when we need their help. America has always been our best trading partner, ally, and closest friend. But now, their president has declared an economic war on our country. He doesn't want to strengthen our borders. He wants to eliminate the border. He doesn't want to buy our resources and create jobs that benefit both sides of the border. He just wants to take them. And he wants to annex Canada and turn us into a 51st state. That isn't a kind invitation. It is a threat to Canada. He thinks he will bring us to our knees with his tariffs. But what he's seeing is Canadians are standing tall. So in both official languages and many other languages spoken in Canada, we will never be a 51st state. We are a democratic and sovereign nation that makes its own decisions. We will never be that. We are buying products from BC and Canada. We are also buying goods and services from other free trade countries. I smell a theme. Premier Eby is passing unprecedented legislation that will allow fees on all trucks traveling through British Columbia on the way to Alaska. Legislation that will allow governments to act quickly and respond rapidly to President Trump's executive orders, and also take measures for future shenanigans from Trump and allow free trade freely from coast to coast to coast. We're fighting back hard from this trade war. We didn't ask for it, but we won't shrink away from it. We have removed American alcohol from our shelves, and we will not be buying anything from red states, including Texas vodka, Tennessee whiskey, Kentucky bourbon. Instead, we've instructed BC Liquor to stop buying American booze, and it has been removed from the shelves. All government agencies have been instructed to buy BC supplies and goods from across Canada. BC wines, liquors, and beers can now ship freely across the country in agreement with all provinces and territories. Teachers, doctors, and nurses, and those that need provincial licensing will now be recognized equally across our country to make it easier for people that are moving in the military, just getting posted to another place. Your wife's a nurse. She has to take that province's licensing, not no more. So they will be recognized. He's making it easier to trade between provinces by having and recognizing the regulations and standards of the other provinces. Everybody's coming on board with that. Eby wants Americans to know this, that a 50% tariff on lumber will raise housing costs. BC imposes an extra 10% on electricity. Gas will go up gas will go up 10%, just like be tariff 10% on energy. So there's another 25% on wheat. So bread and pasta is going to skyrocket. Pasta used to be one of the cheapest meals around. It's going to get more expensive. And it will go up because of these tariffs. And the farmers are going to struggle with the 25% tariff on potash that helps grow their crops and keep the bugs away. Eby says this is foolish, it is unnecessary, and it hurts Americans, and it hurts Canadians, and it needs to stop. So British Columbia is now reaching out, looking for and finding more markets for BC products, and they are diversifying their trading relations overseas. We can never again be in the position of being held by the whim of one person in the White House. He is unpredictable, and he is an untrustworthy partner who is not keeping his word. Eby has devised a task force with the agriculture folks to make sure that we won't be food insecure if this ever happens again. We have been forewarned. We are forearmed. The softwood industry, and Jesus, the mango moose knuckle knows about softwood. I'm just saying. Hardwood, not so much, but softwood, he should be quite friendly with that. The softwood industry and advisory council is broadening horizons, and they're finding new markets because they are being hit pretty hard by the old moose knuckle. So I guess the less we have to deal with the hot and cold menopause moose knuckle, the more prosperous it is for Canada. And thanks to Trump, your housing costs are going to climb because there's still those big tariffs on aluminum and steel and softwood. And he will do what they did to the rainforest, because he said he's going into your federal parks and stuff, and he is going to clear cut, baby, clear cut. That's right. And he doesn't care if there's pre-planting or planting afterwards, as long as he gets his softwood. I think you can turn it into hardwood. I don't know. But he's going to do the same thing that they did to the rainforest. So good luck with that. So that's a little bit about two of the premiers and how they are standing up to the tyrant. Anyway, Nana loves you. Be good, be safe. Please take care of you first. Do I look like I should be selling cookies at the door or something? Just saying. Cheers, dears. Oh, I'm so thirsty today. I'm just saying. So anyway, if you got some good streaming services there, my husband is on the set of Shoresy today, filming that. It's a story about a hockey team in a small town. So if you want to check into Shoresy, I'm going to be on set tomorrow and a couple more times this week. So yeah, check out Shoresy and Letterkenny if you can. Nyan loves you. Be good, be safe, and please take care of you first. If it's snowing like it is here where you are, drive safe. Nyan loves you. Mwah. Take care of you.